Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on September the 30th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. All right, so today was a busy day with lots of Fed members speaking, and we also had the Brexit negotiations with EU and UK talking today. Actually, one thing that happened today was Bank of England came and said that they actually the growth in the economy was better, or the recovery was better than they had expected, which did send things up. All right, so coming up here on Wednesday here, we have ECB President Lagarde speaking. So this will be important anytime we have central bankers. It will be important, especially right now with EU and UK negotiations going on around Brexit. I would expect volatility in the market with both of those currencies there. And then we also have GDP numbers here for pound. We have current account numbers here as well. So with Bank of England saying that recovery was actually better than expected, so if these numbers are coming in positive, that would be good for British pound. And then in the New York session, we do have ADP non-farm payroll numbers. These are precursors to the non-farm payroll. So if the numbers are better than expected, that will be good for the stock market. And we may actually not have a positive impact on the US dollar because of the flow of money into the stock market. So we may see money going out of the US into the stock market. But overall, these numbers will be good for the stock market. Same thing here with Chicago PMI numbers. These are very important numbers, and as we can see, they are expected to be going up, so that will show positive signs of recovery in the economy. We do have more Fed members speaking, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. All right, let's go to our charts here. So we'll start off with Euro US dollar here. This is looking bullish. Now we are right into that second target level that we had talked about yesterday. So bias is still bullish, but as we can see here, this is an important support resistance level here. So price has not been on the way down. This is the level price had reacted at. So if it doesn't go through, we could still see a turnaround. So watch out for that. So we do need to see a close on the other side. Now the candle close is very strong here. As we can see, there's barely any pin on the top side, which suggests a very bullish momentum here. So chances are we will see it go through. So bias is bullish, and in terms of our targets, the first target would be 1.1800 back into this support resistance level here, and then 1.1870. So bullish bias here for euro dollar. Pound here, pound was okay. It didn't really do too well. We did see, well, actually we saw back and forth. A lot of back and forth today with spikes back and forth, but right now it is holding the bullish momentum here. So we may see this one go up as well. The concern will be right into the resistance. So as we can see, price wasn't able to go through the resistance level, which means if we see a retest and it fails, we could look for that drop back down towards the bottom of the range. So that's what we'll have to watch out for right into this resistance level. As long as it holds below 1.2930, we could get a drop here. So bias here is neutral to bullish. If price is able to make through this resistance, the second target here would be 1.30. So 1.2930 is the first target. 1.30 will be the second target. So bullish bias here for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, this is looking bullish. Price was able to make through this resistance. So bullish bias here in terms of the target. First target is 0.7193. So let's say 0.72. And then above that, we're looking at 0.7250. So this is looking quite bullish here as well. So I will look for a further move to the upside here for Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar, this one as well, as we can see, it bounced off of this support level. Last time price was here, it wasn't able to break through. Same thing here. It is into resistance though, so that's something to keep in mind because it could turn from here. But once we see the price go to the other side, then there is plenty of room to the upside then. So bias is bullish at this point, 0.6675. And should it get through there, we are looking at 0.6720. So bullish bias here for New Zealand dollar. The caution will be just this resistance at 0.6600 because it could get stuck here because this is an important support resistance level. So if it doesn't go, it can turn. But right now, US dollar has not done that well today. So we could see a New Zealand dollar move forward or go up with the other US dollar crosses because of the weakness in US dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one is still range bound here. It hasn't really been able to go through the resistance or really made a break to the downside. But because we have seen so many days of this fight with this resistance and it has failed, which means we may see a drop back towards the bottom of this range here. So bias is neutral to bearish. First target is 1.3320 and then 1.3285. So back into the support here. So neutral to bearish here for dollar CAD. Silver here, this is looking bullish. We are into that resistance level. We are into the target from yesterday. So now this is bullish, but watch out for this resistance. So if price fails to go through, we could still get that move to the downside, but bias is bullish. Once we see price go through this resistance, then the next level we're looking at would be 25.25. So bullish bias here for silver. Same thing for gold here. Gold turned around. Yesterday we were looking for a move higher. We got that. Now still looking bullish. And in this case, the target here is 1920. So bullish bias for gold. Canadian dollar didn't do well today because of this move in lower in oil here. So this is looking bearish. And next target here, we're looking at 37.35. So do keep in mind though, we are into strong support. So this is where it had turned around last time. And now we're back into it again. So we need to see a break through this support level for a move lower. So bearish bias 37.35 is the target. Copper here, copper is also going sideways here. Today's candle is not super bullish. It's more on the neutral side. It's been stuck in this range for a long time, and these candles aren't very strong. So we could see a turn. So neutral bias here for now. We need to watch 2.97. If it holds below, we're looking for a move back down towards the bottom of this range at 2.87. So neutral bias here for copper. Bitcoin here, this one has been range bound here for the last couple of, or 2-3 weeks here. So still looking range bound, hasn't really made much of a move. Now we could see price go towards the resistance at 11,000. So target would be 11,000. However, it is still trading within the range. So neutral to bullish bias here for Bitcoin. S&P 500, this one did actually drop. Price was into resistance, couldn't really go through, so we have seen a drop. Now, bias is bearish, but keep in mind, it's right into the support level here. So things could turn around. But should it go through, once it makes its way through, then we're looking for a further follow through here. So bias here is bearish. Target is 3265. NASDAQ as well, this is we see the price churning here. Not a lot of momentum to the downside right now, but bearish candle nonetheless. So I will look for 11,450, a retest of that. And then if it holds below, we're looking for this drop. So bias here is neutral to slightly bearish for NASDAQ. Dow Jones here, this one's looking neutral. Price was into resistance. Not a super strong candle here to the downside. More of a neutral candle. I will look for a retest of 27,800, and if it holds, we're looking for a drop here. So bias right now is neutral for Dow Jones. And then DAX here, DAX is looking neutral as well. It's right, price is right into this resistance here, not a super strong candle close. So if it holds below 12,000, then we could see another move to the downside. Sorry, 12,880. We could see move back towards the support. So right now this is neutral as well. FTSE here, same thing. It has been trading in this range here. So as long as it holds below 59.80, we're still looking for a drop then towards 57.80. So neutral bias here for FTSE, looking for a sideways move at the moment. Next one here, we have Nikkei. Nikkei also looking neutral at the moment. Price is sideways, hasn't really done a whole lot. So we may get one of these. So price has been struggling with this resistance for a while now, and it hasn't gone through. So as long as it holds below, then we're looking for a move back to the downside. So for now, neutral bias here for Nikkei. The thing is though, because it's been holding here, should it go through, then we're looking for a further move. But as we can see here, it's been stuck in this range for the last little while here, just over a month. So we'll have to wait and see here. So that's it for now. We'll wrap it up here. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.